Morning, my friends. I'm live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregro. So, I see it's Monday because it's rip your roof off. I meant to say off type weather. I search for that because a lot of folks get to fall and they say, hey, I need a new roof. The roofers are coming next week. What does it look like? I say, well, it looks wet, or then they delay it and then it's late October. And then, hey, when's the next warm spell? Oh, you lost it. So I watch for you. If you need a new roof, probably this week. It's not a perfect forecast, and I want to get that out to you. There can be a spotty shower with a few hundredths to maybe 500ths or a tenth of an inch of rain scattered, very isolated here and there. But as far as roofing goes, this would be a real good week for it. All right, let's start off with our temperatures this morning and say hi to some folks. Lori Habel, good morning to you. And Deborah Hauser, good morning, Saginaw Township. And Sugarloaf Lake and Becky Sadler, good morning to you. So we're starting off in the 50s to about 60 in a lot of spots. Ann Arbor, you're at 62, and Detroit, you're at 66, so a little bit warmer, but some of the spots inland in the north, a little bit on the cool side. And we've had that feel in places over the last couple of days. All right, so a quiet week. Now, what you're looking at here is you're going to look at the European model with me through the next 10 days. The next weather maker, widespread, probably second half of the weekend or early next week. But when you see the little gray in there, that's the model predicting an isolated shower or two. So let's go through today, and it should be a nice day. But again, you can see inland in the afternoon, you might get a brief shower, and then as soon as the sun starts to set, everything dissipates and we clear out overnight. And then same deal tomorrow, inland where a lake breeze hits some warm air, isolated shower, then it clears out, and the same kind of cycle. So, when you look at something like that, you're talking about 5% of Michigan having a 10-minute shower, something like that. This is Thursday, and then this is Friday, dry. And then, like I said, our next weather maker, this is Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. So more showers by the time we get to the weekend. An actual upper level low pressure system will be closing off just to our south in northern Indiana, and we'll be in the circulation around that. So the showers circulate around for a couple of days. That's Sunday afternoon. And then this is Monday afternoon and moves on to the east after that. High resolution rapid refresh model, just to give you an idea of this afternoon, and this is the best model for isolated shower activity, but you can see how minimal it will be. So this is a radar forecast. Hey, William McHale, you have yourself a great day too. And Ed Johnson in Waterford, good morning to you. Mark Ashworth, good morning. Thanks for sharing. So we're into this afternoon on the radar, and it's dry. And then you get to 5 o'clock and around the Jackson and Lansing area, maybe an isolated shower, and 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then it all dissipates. So I just don't want you to think that it's an entirely dry forecast when I mention rip off the roof. I would always have the tarp handy, but you'd only need it for about 10 or 15 minutes if you even did. Ludington is green, says Carmelita, after a whole bunch of rainfall. All right, temperatures. Highs next 5 to 7 days, the heat is going to be in check. Call it about 80 degrees, plus or minus a degree today, and about 80 tomorrow, and Wednesday about 80, maybe 81 or 82, and maybe some 83 or 84s starting to show up Thursday. And then Friday, probably the warmest day, with a lot of 84s and some 87s around the Saginaw Valley region. And Saturday, still warm in the north as the rain kind of comes into the south, holds the temperatures down there. So 80s and 70s. Sunday, if the rain showers around, it'll be a little bit cooler in the mid to upper 70s. Monday near 80, Tuesday low 80s, Wednesday low 80s. So that's 10 days of steady, pleasurable summer type weather. Not too hot, not too cool. 80 degrees, plus or minus a couple of degrees, and humidity in check too. The overnight low temperatures drop into the 55 to low 60 degree range. All of that. Very nice, very quiet weather. I've got some ideas I got to come up with for posting on MLive. If I don't come up with a bunch of ideas, then the big bosses make me come over, mow their lawn, clean out their gutters, things like that. So I got to come up with some ideas to keep you informed about various things in weather, and I can do that because it's all up here. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Monday.